It's Dr. Lisa Smith from Errol Chiropractic in North Melbourne, and today I'm going to go through a really important scapular stabilising exercise. So the reason why you might be wanting to watch this is because your chiropractor, number one, may have asked you at the practice, but also the other main thing is because you've got a postural issue. So you may have what's called a proximal cross syndrome. So what that looks like is basically this. So we've got a fold, we've got rounding of the shoulders, we've got head forward and chin jutting out. So this is a common posture that we see. Now underneath that, obviously, we've got some structural issues that we may need to get assessed and sorted with your chiropractor. But today we're going to be discussing that mid-back area and that scapular area to become more aware and to increase that strength. So let me just recap, because we have been talking about the proximal cross. So if I put my board the right way, you might be able to see this. Now we've got that little person facing that way. The proximal cross really is a combination of weak muscles and muscles that are too tight. So we've got weak muscles at the front of the neck, weak muscles around that scapular mid-back area, which is what we're going to focus on today. And then we've got tight traps and upper back, and then we've got tight pec muscles at the front. So we're going to be looking at those mid-back muscles and the external rotators, because with that posture we're going to get that rotation in. So we really want to open that posture up. So the first part of the exercise, we're going to break this up into two. So the first part is about awareness. So we're going to do what we call a scapular clock. So it's really just to get that movement, get you aware of that movement. So whether you're doing exercise already, this is a really good basic fundamental to get back onto and make sure you're doing correctly, because it is the basis of a lot of strength work that you might be doing and perhaps having issues with. So good to get this one handled again if you haven't had it handled before, really. The other thing is that if you haven't done any exercise for a while, this is a great one to start to work on before you get onto other things. So the scapular clock, so let's just go through that one. That's the first one. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're basically going to get that shoulder blade area moving forward, back, up and down. Okay, so it's just getting that awareness into those shoulder blade, into those muscles around that area. So I'll show you what you need to do. So you just need a wall, okay? So just stand in front of that wall. Now, what you want to do with your arms is to pop those arms out right in front of you. Bring those fingers apart and really just kind of get that grip on that wall. Now, if you can, bring your elbows up. Okay, I can't do it with this one, I've broken my left one. So bring those elbows up and engage your core. Okay, so bring your belly button to your lower back, tighten up those glutes and engage that core. Okay, make sure your nose is facing forward. You don't want to be using your neck in this one. Okay, so with your shoulder blades, you're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to go back, and you're going to go forward. Okay, so you're really exaggerating these movements. So you really want to get that deep movement. So be aware. You might find one side's a little bit harder to work. So just work on that for a while. It might take you a week or two. So you want to really do this, put your timer on, do it for about a minute, and then you might do this 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, now when you get really good at this, or you start to feel that you're getting some good movement, then what you want to do is, once you've done a clock, up, down and forward and back, at the end of that you can add just a movement where you're bringing your shoulder blades back and down. Okay, so back and down. So you're really pulling those shoulder blades together. Okay, and then you can do another circle. Okay, so give that a go for a couple of weeks. If you're feeling really comfortable, then get on to the second one, which is the strengthening of those muscles. Any issues, just chat to your chiropractor. If you're not sure whether you're ready to get onto the strengthening aspect of this, this whole scapular mid-back area, then just ask your chiropractor. So any issues doing the exercise, stop and again, talk to your chiropractor. All right, guys, thank you, and we'll see you next time.